or simply become the next meal? Join us as we explore the answer right now. Small but formidable, the honey badger is one of the most resilient creatures in the wild. Measuring just 2 to 3 feet long and weighing under 30 pounds, it carries a fearless spirit beneath armor-like skin. A member of the weasel family, the honey badger boasts strong jaws, razor-sharp claws, and a surprising resistance to venom, including deadly cobra toxins. When the footsteps of the savanna's king echo across the land, most creatures vanish into the grass. But the honey badger is different. It doesn't back down. It shows no fear. With a hiss and raised fur, it moves forward, defiant, bold. Its fearless display often makes the lion pause, puzzled by the reaction of such a small creature. But reality is clear. The honey badger is no true match. As the lion growls and steps forward, the badger understands. Bravery cannot replace overwhelming strength. Slowly, it backs away, retreating safely. Not defeated, but not victorious either. Just a brief encounter. And then, each continues its path in the wild. In the wild, pythons are silent hunters. They don't bite, they constrict. Reaching lengths of over 19 feet and weighing more than 200 pounds, a single coil can bring down most prey. But honey badgers are an exception. They counter with claws, teeth, and pure tenacity. Targeting the python's neck, they strike repeatedly until the coils loosen. And the giant serpent becomes a hard-earned meal. Yet not all encounters end in triumph. Sometimes, a powerful squeeze or a sudden counterattack proves too much, and the fearless becomes the fallen, a small creature challenging a giant. And sometimes, the price is everything. As the sun sets over the dry grasslands, the honey badger often enters dangerous territory, where enemies are not only strong, but many. Hyenas, with bone-crushing jaws and pack coordination, are not easy to deter. Cunning, relentless, and bold, they steal what they cannot earn. Alone and encircled, the honey badger doesn't back down. It growls, strikes first, and sometimes drives the pack into retreat. But not every battle ends in victory. When overwhelmed and wounds start to accumulate, the badger must fall back, silently, yet never defeated. Not because it's stronger, but because it knows no fear. Leopards are solitary masters of ambush. Agile, powerful, and exceptional climbers, they often drag prey into trees to avoid scavengers. But when facing a honey badger, things don't always go as planned. Despite its smaller size, the badger launches fierce counterattacks, charging at the leopard with unmatched boldness and stamina. However, the honey badger doesn't always come out on top. When the leopard strikes back with precision and overwhelming speed, it can quickly overpower its opponent. As tenacious as it is, the badger sometimes pays a heavy price for its daring. This showdown follows no set rules, only instinct and outcomes that are never guaranteed. The crocodile, an ancient reptile with razor-sharp teeth and explosive strength, stands as a symbol of danger along river banks. But in a dry thicket near the water's edge, a honey badger spots one resting on shore. Without hesitation, it approaches. As the crocodile suddenly stirs, the badger strikes first, a bite to the eye, throwing its opponent into disarray. In a flurry of chaos, the honey badger presses the attack, targeting weak points and seizing control of the encounter. At last, the crocodile lies motionless, while the fearless little warrior silently claims its reward for boldness. Once again, nature reminds us, true strength isn't measured by size alone. If the honey badger represents courage in scorched grasslands, then across the icy north, among snow-covered forests and the Rocky Mountains, the Wolverine embodies relentless survival. A member of the weasel family, it's the largest of its kind, weighing up to 30 pounds. Though small, it withstands minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit temperatures and uses a powerful sense of smell to locate carcasses buried deep under snow. Roaming alone through the wilderness, the Wolverine isn't faster or stronger than its foes, but it is tireless, determined, and unshakable. For this animal, survival isn't luck. It's a daily choice. In a blinding snowstorm, a Wolverine spots a young reindeer trapped in deep snow. Without hesitation, it moves in, using its strong jaws and claws to wrestle the prey amid swirling winds and frozen drifts. After a tense struggle, the reindeer weakens. For the Wolverine, this isn't a victory of strength. It's a triumph of endurance and instinct. Wolverines don't seek out conflict, especially not with powerful rivals like bears. But when it finds a bear feeding on a carcass, the Wolverine often approaches cautiously, observing from nearby. It waits for a moment of distraction or for the bear to leave, to scavenge what remains. This isn't recklessness, but strategy, a survival tactic in a harsh, competitive world. Facing a wolf pack, the Wolverine knows it can't win with numbers. Bold and persistent, it may try to disrupt or distract. But more often, it must accept reality. After testing the situation, the Wolverine usually retreats, unharmed, but aware of its limits. Wolverines live alone and don't share territory. When two meet, confrontation is almost certain. Neither backs down until one is forced to yield. In this wild world, even their own kind can be rivals. In midwinter, the female Wolverine digs a den beneath deep snow to give birth. In this quiet, insulated shelter, a new generation begins. For weeks, she hunts silently, returning with scraps to feed her young. No one sees it, No one hears it, but beneath the snow, life steadily grows. In the freezing silence, maternal devotion is the quiet flame that keeps life burning. If the Wolverine is the tireless wanderer of the snowy north, then in the dense Asian jungles lives a smaller, flashier, yet equally bold relative, the yellow-throated marten. Amid mountain mist and tangled canopy, this nimble predator moves like a true forest acrobat. With its bright golden chest and supple body, it's both graceful and fearless. Weighing around 9 pounds, the yellow-throated marten lives in pairs or small groups, always on the move, always curious, and its vocal calls are a sign that the forest is never truly silent. Unlike many solitary martens, the yellow-throated marten occasionally hunts in cooperation. It takes advantage of terrain, speed, and coordination to pursue a wide range of prey. In highland forests, yellow-throated martens often lurk around clearings or trails. When a stray fawn is spotted, they rush out from the undergrowth, using speed and surprise to bring the prey down swiftly. In the risky world of the wild, the yellow-throated marten's willingness to attack monkeys highlights its boldness. Smaller and lighter than its prey, it never backs down. Its courage and hidden strength help it prevail in challenging encounters. A testament to why this animal is not to be underestimated. Few small predators dare to launch a direct attack on another carnivore, but the yellow-throated marten is an exception. With reckless boldness and surprising power, it's willing to take on leopard. Without waiting for weakness, it strikes and wins, affirming its place as a true predator of the deep forest. The yellow-throated marten always knows how to seize every opportunity. When the mother bird leaves the nest to forage, it silently moves in. Thanks to its agile climbing skills and sharp claws, the marten quickly reaches the nest and targets the helpless chicks that have yet to fly. A bold move, one that perfectly reflects the nature of an opportunistic predator in the heart of the forest. Along the open, snow-covered trails, the hare is a familiar yet agile prey. The yellow-throated marten often follows quietly, then begins a prolonged chase across the frozen terrain. The pursuit may last for a while, but thanks to its endurance and persistence, it eventually brings down its prey. Through the 3 species